It seriously steams. Sparks are flying from both competitors.
Yo! Wait, wrong screen. Yo! The hell? Where's my dang old bracket at? There we go. Yo! What's good, everyone? Welcome to Macho Thursdays on a Sunday. So, we're doing 300 Cup tonight. More specifically, we're kind of doing Freya's version of it, because she has an upcoming league coming up where 300 Cup, aka AAA, is going to be one of the categories of the league. And so basically what differentiates her version of it compared to kind of like the more normal version that I ran before and what the Japanese players ran is form is allowed. So, you know, you can have form modified to your speed. Not everything is literal straight 100. So speed and defense can be modified through form. Got a smaller pool of monsters tonight compared to the normal Macho Thursdays. This is a really niche format though, so it's totally understandable. But because there's only 9 people tonight, we get to do round robin. Now, mixed, so 300 is basically like a baby max stats format. The matches are going to be long. There's not going to be a lot of KOs, and probably most things are going to go to time, right? So probably what we'll end up doing is we will see how the first round of doing the fights, how long that'll take, and after the first round we might do everything fast forward after that. So we have, like I said, 9 people fighting tonight. So we got Citizen Snips by Carter, Romarin by Loki, Goosebeak Cookin' by Project L, Foley by Freya, Tony Pajamas by myself, Ifrit by Aelfric, Honora by Asdrerius, Bagged Milk by Bob, and then one more, so Nope Rope by Potato. So yeah, we got a lot of Monster Rancher to play tonight, despite only having the 9 friends fighting. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna start off with our first game with Citizen Snips versus Foley. So we'll do fast forward off for this first little bit. We'll see how that goes. And like I said, if it's going to be slow, which it might be, might fast forward it tonight. So I've gone through, and actually since we had so many entrants tonight, I've kind of gone through and checked what everyone's raised. And we've got pretty decent little spread of monsters. We do have 2 Phoenixes tonight. I think they have different builds. But yeah, we have a Satan Claws, which is a really fun monster that we don't see a lot. One of my personal favorite Rackies. And then we have Plated Arrow, which actually I think we see quite a bit. It's a pretty popular monster. Twister Kick is going to be Foley's like big damage dealer, and as you can see, it only did about 87 there. 109 there on the crit and sting. The nice thing about everyone having 300 life is that we always know who's going to win the life tie. So right now, Citizen Snips is in the lead. Foley just needs to do something to take this first game here, and he runs out of time. So Citizen Snips going to take that first game. Oh, I guess I should talk a little bit about more of the format. So we are doing round robin. I don't think we're doing a top 4 bracket, just considering it's a weekly and I don't have all the time in the world. I don't want to be at super duper late. But yeah, everything's going to be best 2 out of 3. So Citizen Snips just needs to win this next game. Foley needs to win 2 games in a row. Snips hitting that hidden sting there, doing a little bit of chip damage. Is negative 100 form the way to... I don't think so. So negative 100 form... oh wait, negative 100. Yes, I think negative 100 form is the way to go. So if your monster is fully fat, it's really only going to do like marginalized damage reduction on big techs. It actually does not do any damage reduction on like smaller techs. So like you're missing out on a ton of damage reduction across the board. And then I think at that point, just an extra chance to dodge would be a lot better. You went with 100 form because I wanted to be able to tank anything that crits. I think that's fair too. I think I would take the extra like 6% to dodge, but I definitely I think there are merits if you're worried about nukes and stuff like that. All right, so Snips gonna take that first one 2-0. All right, so next up we have Ramarin versus Tony Pajamas. So I believe all of these monsters are new. Technically this version of Tony is new, but this is a build that I did all the way back in like the first year of DX coming out, where JP ran, it wasn't all 300s, it was all 311, which effectively is the same thing in DX. I guess technically it's the same thing in the original version of the game too. But he ran an all 311 tournament. And I did this build back then, and it's a quick raise, so I just went ahead and remade it real quick yesterday. It took me like an hour and a half. Alright, so that big bomb not going to do shit thanks to that huge guts lead that Ramarin has. So it can just kind of wind down these slaps. Ooh, Face Tree here on the 56. Can wither a lot when it hits. Does 78 damage, negative 17 guts. Does proc Tony Pajama's anger. Oh, good dodge there on the life steal. That could have been really bad for Tony. Alright, hits the thwack with the big guts lead now. Does put him in the lead by 2 life points. Alright, thwack again in the 63 is going to hit. I don't know if Ramarin has enough damage output to make that up. That life steal miss was crippling. Tony winning that first game. Said the best damage reduction is dodging. It's true. For most monsters, yeah. But yeah, so the thing is, JV originally wanted to run a league for his 311 Cup. And Plain Art's got 990 guts again. Misses the life steal again. Still has more guts than Tony does. So it originally started out as a league, and then it turned into a giant, like, 100 monster bracket or some crazy shit like that. I can't remember. And then I don't think it ever finished. But we see Fury. Fury big bomb here could do some damage. Not enough guts for Fury swing throw, but that actually might be a kill if that hit. This is a long Fury. Doesn't utilize it though. No anger off of that. Ramarin's in the lead here. Probably needs like a crit big bomb to get in the lead here. And, oh, doesn't need to crit at the last second. Booger bomb gonna take it. Tony wins that 2-0. Those lifesteal dodges in both of those games were really important. Be pretty hard to come back from. If you're still interested in raising something for this, the really great thing about this format here is it's so fast to raise something for. So if you're interested in this, like, this is a good one to raise for. And it's a really fun format. I personally like it better a little bit when form is a flat 0, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so next up we got Goose Be Cookin' by Project L, and then Ifrit by Aelfric. So we got a couple Korea monsters fighting it off. So Goose Be Cookin', the only monster that we have a double of, 209. Excuse me. As per tradition, still got my cough. These kids are trying to kill me. Oh, anger. That's going to be a really fast guts rate there from Goose. And a pretty good position here. I actually see a KO. So Goose going to take that first game.
Sparks are flying from both competitors.
I think Blue Phoenix is gonna be pretty fucking nutty, since it was allowed. Now, Potato, I can't remember. Do you have the same build, or do you have Flame Cannon? Alright, so Ifrit's looking pretty good this game. Now, the thing about Ifrit is he actually doesn't really have a ton of, like, damage-dealing moves. You don't use Flame Cannon? Okay, so I think you guys have the same build then. You're not the other Phoenix. Wait, who's the other Phoenix? What am I thinking of? Oh, no, Asdrarius is the other Phoenix. What's Nope Rope? Alright, our first game 3 of the night. Oh, Naga, okay. Back Milk is a Cocoon Galley.
A powerful blow.
Yeah, Ripper's the best choice for this. Well, I guess technically Punisher would be the best choice for this format, but Naga, like most things, is the best choice for this format. Actually, the JP scene doesn't play with bans a lot. Naga, or not Naga, but I think Turn Assault was actually banned when they would run this this format. When I ran it back on hard mode of all things, Patch's Turn Assault Naga actually won too. I thought hard mode might make a little bit of a difference. It did not. That thing ran through everybody. Alright, Ifrit. Taking that 2-1. Projectile, shut the fuck up. It is not dog shit, brother. Alright. Come on now. You lost one game, or you lost one round. You're gay. Alright, let's see. So we haven't seen Nope Rope, so we'll do Nope Rope's round next. Alright, so we got Nope Rope, and... Oh wait, I guess we technically haven't done Bagged Milks yet, but I've already typed Nope Rope in, so... It's my tournament, I make the rules. Oh, there it is! The Turn Assault.
Sparks are flying from both competitors. Whoops, that missed.
Good timing, Freya. Oh, big roll assault miss at 40%. Claw assault misses at 45. Turn assault can just end it right now. Goes for belly punch. Decent -10 withering there. It's probably gonna lock Citizen Stips out of something meaningful in these last couple seconds of the match. Oh, there we go. 63, 164 on the crit. Nope Rope. Taking that game pretty handily. It dodged a lot there at the end. My goal was to
A powerful blow.
some of the stupid dumb shit in a controlled way. Oh, what are you growling at over there, huh? I'm looking back through chat a little bit. Yeah, so 300 Cup was a really fun tournament. Snips is going a little stupid this match. Oh, big withering there on the Pierce. Rollerstall can probably... No Probe is definitely not out of this. Snips, the guts rate's such a big difference here. Oh, let's see. Needs probably Turn Assault here to... it's just not going to do anything. Okay. Game 3 it is. Alright, Hidden Sting. Probably not the best opener in this matchup. It's not going to do a ton of damage. And has a good chance to proc Anger. Look at that. That's such decent damage and such a decent amount of withering. And Nope Rope's already got double the amount of guts that Citizen Snips has. What's your problem? I don't know if you guys can hear her barking or not. There's nothing out there. Oh, not a good time to get Anger. And there we go. 2-1 for Nope Rope. Alright, and now we'll do Honora and Bagged Milk. We have a giant, like, Frosty the Snowman inflatable, excuse me, in our front yard. And we got a pretty big window in our living room that looks out into the front yard. And she hates that thing so much. Like, any movement or whatever, like when the wind blows, she's just all over it. Alright, so we got Bagged Milk here. And then Honora, which is, I think, the same as Goose Be Cookin'. Maybe not. Does it have rapid peaks? I'm gonna check this thing right now. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I didn't even have to check it. It's doing pretty well. Hey, Bob. We're just about to end the first round of fights here, so this is your boy's first match. First game of this set. Alright, Beak not going to be enough to take it out. Another one could. Blazewall misses in the 65, and Honora going to take that first game there. Oh, the Giant Blow hits off the rip this time. Decent damage, pretty decent guts down. Move's really good, especially in this format, I think. It does cost a decent amount, but on a 12 rate guts rate golly, that doesn't really matter too much. Alright, Blazewall 63, a little bit of damage. Does proc the Anger there. Can't allow Honora to get back into this. It's got a really fast guts rate. I don't know how much a 9 guts rate is on Anger. I don't know the inner workings of the math off the top of my head. All I know is it's fast. Alright, Talon's there to whittle the health down a little bit. Oh, Honora's winning by 1 hit point. Was winning by 1 hit point. Down to 44 health left. Beak, not going to do it. Might need another one here. It's backing up into its nothing slot. Oh, Blaze Wall to run out the clock. So Bagged Milk's going to get a KO at the last second and bring it to a game number 3.
It's seriously steamed.
Sorry, I really spaced out there for a second. Oh my god. Oh, just Giant Blow should do it. Yep, okay. So Baggy Boy taking that 2-1. I saw that clip of him recently where he definitely shit his pants. Like, there's no way that he didn't. It was during some press thing, I don't know, and he just gets up and goes. Alright, we got Ifrit coming up, and then... Oh, we get to see Honora again. Alright, so we've essentially seen this matchup once. So Ifrit's getting both of the Phoenixes out of the way first. You'll have to send that to me. Let me see if I can find it. Alright. Flutters did a lot more damage. Okay, I searched Biden shit pants on Google, and the first thing that pops up is a t-shirt that says, Biden pooped his pants again, on Amazon. Biden pooped his pants again, anti-President Joe statement t-shirt. And then the second link is also Amazon. That's a tank top that says, Poopy Pants Biden, funny anti-Joe Biden pooped his pants tank top. What the fuck? Poopy Pants Biden? I'm sorry if you guys came here to watch Monster Rancher. Anyways, Dragon wins game 1. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm closing this fucking tab out. This is like... People have way too much time on their hands to, one, buy stuff like that and make stuff like that. I know, the collar arrangement, I was impressed by the amount of collars you could buy it too. It is funny, despite how stupid it is. I'm not even like... Alright, game 3. So, like, but not to get political, but Biden for me was one of those people where it's just like, fine, I guess I'll vote for you if I have to. Right? Like, I'm not a fan of the man. So definitely not defending him in the slightest. But this shit is very fucking funny. I didn't know I was one of them woke streamers. I can't believe they let these fucking Ixie subs into my Monster Rancher. Okay, anyways, it's a pretty close game here. Ifrit just needs to hit something good. He's got a pretty big guts deficit now. Oh, that's... Oh, probably game procs to the real. We don't see real on Blue Phoenix a ton. 136 on the crit basic there with the real. Alright, Bird takes that 2-1.
That had to hurt.
I agree. That did have to hurt. Alright, next up we got Tony and Goose be cooking. So we're getting a lot of Bird matchups out of the way this round. Alright, both of these guys have slot 4 attacks. One does a lot more damage than the other one. Big Bomb on a crit's not bad though. It's pretty cool the fact that King Ape can get Big Bomb without getting with just regular bomb. You'd think they would, because usually kind of their pattern with the enemy monster spawns, right? It was just kind of like you either have one with an extra intelligence tech or you have one with an extra power tech. King Ape is not like that. It was either Big Bomb or Banana. And I thought Bomb was the better one to go with. Oh, big crit right here. No real for Goose. This is going to be really hard for Tony to come back. He probably needs a swing throw, but I don't think he can get up there in guts. Oh, Talons does whiff. Maybe like a crit Big Bomb. Crit thwack. Oh, Talons is just going to run out the clock there. So Goose wins game 1. Alright, Fire Wave whiff on the 42% there. Big Bomb 50-50. Does hit. No crit there. Doesn't break 100. A little bit of withering though. You know, which isn't bad. Rapid Beaks, not enough to tie it up there. Tony's got a pretty big guts lead here. Have we seen any grits yet? I don't think so. There's not going to be as many KOs. Banana's just getting booger blasted. Not enough to die though. So, oh, Fire Wave whiffs again on the 46%. That's probably it for Goose this game. Slap on the 50-50 does whiff. So, actually, here. What all monsters can't even grit this tournament? So these two can't. The other Phoenix can't. Ifrit can't. Foley can't. So it's just Ramarin. Bagged Milk. Nope Rope.
There's a big HP difference between the two combatants.
This Fire Wave has not been hitting. Is it just those three? Snips. I can't remember if I said Snips. Yeah. So, like, Punisher is, like, you know, there's an argument in, say, like, more normal formats, like 3500, where, like, it's probably just better to raise a Ripper, right? But in a format where grit doesn't matter as much, oh. Come on, Tony. Slap. No! Okay. 2-1 to the bird. Just patted him on the shoulder. Oh, excuse me. I'm still hacking up some shit, but I feel a lot better. Alright, next up we got Foley and Ramarin. Let's see. We're about half hour into this. I probably took like 5-10 minutes to kind of explain what was going on. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do normal motion through the whole thing. Alright, blast shot here, doing a little bit of damage. No anger on Romarin. Alright, plant combo whiffs there on the 40. Foley's got a decent guts lead. Really big guts lead right now. Alright, weapon throw not gonna be doing a ton. Just chipping down pretty much. Foley doesn't really have a very heavy damage dealing moveset. I don't think Head Spike... Does Head Spike do damage in the original version of the game? I think in hard mode does no damage at all, but the withering's insane. Alright. Wow, that face drill did nothing. Head Spike does 25 force, so not a ton. Foley does take that first game, though. To be fair, nothing that Romarin has... Oh, Foldery. Gets jabbed for it, so that's probably the best outcome for Foley. I don't know, this thing's not getting angry. I wonder if it has anger. Alright, going for weapon spam here. He is in the lead, but Romarin's got 99 guts, so this is not going to do a ton, and he's not even hitting with half of them anyways. Alright, Fate's Drill on a big guts lead here. Misses in the 66%. Slap going to be doing a little bit of damage here. That whiffs too. These monsters are swinging some basic techs. Alright, 252 to 253 to 230 now. Another weapon hits here. Another big guts lead for Romarin. Head Spike on the 53. Finally hits. 54 damage. A lot of guts down. Romarin still has a big lead here, and it decides to do nothing. So that 2-0 for Sandy Satan Claus here. Alright, thank you, Freya. Alright, so 2-0 for Mr. Foley. And then... let's see. So next up, who haven't we seen in a minute? We haven't seen Bagged Milk, so we'll do some... I don't think we've seen Bagged Milk this round. No, we haven't. Okay, so... yeah, schedule is a little fucky because of the uneven number of monsters. So we got Bagged here and Ifrit. There's a lot of Ifrits. Aelfric's name doesn't always show up on the little search function. Alright, giant blow to start things off. Not breaking 100 damage there, but decent amount of damage, decent amount of withering. Ifrit has the guts lead here. Goes for a couple of tail whips. He is in the lead now. Why not toss an A into reader name to help narrow? Because then I have to untype it the next time I do stuff, and I'm lazy. We've hit him every time so far, so, you know, hopefully we can keep that luck up. Yeah, I mean, Ifrit's a pretty good name for this dragon, right? God, I love Magma Heart. This shit's so cool. I wish there was something better than... I don't think straight's that bad. Maybe this isn't the format for it, but it's a pretty alright basic tech. Thunderbolt's the one that... Excuse me. Thunderbolt's the one that I'm not the biggest fan of, but it is what it is. I think the Thunderbolt can proc Anger and straight can't, so... I think Anger, despite more people probably speccing into to quote-unquote speed this format, a lot of monsters are going to have Anger, so... Oh, Blaze Wall missing there. Who won game one? Did Ifrit win game one? You don't remember? Well, I don't remember either. Or has there even been a game one yet? Was that game one? I was just kind of talking and I don't remember. Need like a technical difficulty screen. I saw 2 games and those 2 are 1-1. 1-1? Cool. All right. Thank you. Chat, figure out the score for me. Alright, Blaze Wall whiffing there on the 58%. Into the Flutter's Retaliation. Flutters has been putting in work tonight. It does a lot more damage than I think I was giving it credit for. Especially the nice thing about Ifrit, he's a little baby dragon, so he's not gonna... You know, you see my big bulging muscles up there in the corner. My Doritos bag body. The cool thing about Ifrit is he is pretty tiny, so I doubt he's full grown. So he's really gonna start with a guts deficit, since he's not going to swing a slot 4 tech, right? So that gives Flutters a lot more damage output. Oh, crit at the last second to win it. Yeah, Ifrit's got nothing. Straight, 2 straights there. 2 crit straights there at the end. Not enough to KO, but old baggy boy winning that 2-1. Alright, so next up, we got Romarin. And good old Nope Rope. There's a lot of people making rippers for the PBL, I think. The old Peanut Butter League. Peanut Butter and League Otter. I don't think Lifesteal is hit tonight. It still hasn't hit either. Alright, Belly Punch Whiff there on the 44%. Loki, feel free to win here and not tomorrow in the DXBL against me. Alright, Angry Tail Assault. Snaky is not hitting right now. Oh, Face Drill on the anger there. Still a decent amount. Oh, ease. Oh, Turn Assault. Fuck, that thing is so screwed. 30-something% ease there. Hitting at the last second. Nope Rope takes it on the buzzer beater. Unfortunate. Alright, Turn Assault whiffs there, so Ramarin has a big Guts lead. Plant combo whiffing there. Into the Face Drill. Oh, Discord notifications. Usually this thing turns on streamer mode, because I'm in streamer mode. How do I turn those off? Shut up. I'm quitting Discord. I'll be back. Alright, so Plant winning again. Can get an unfortunate event again. You're interested to see where the 7, 8, and 9 guts rates are going to wind up in the Peanut Butter Battle League. I'm probably doing... Don't make me go back to Skype. I didn't really use Skype too much as a messenger system. I used AOL. No, MSN. I didn't really use AOL. I used MSN Messenger as my main chat system growing up. And then Facebook Messenger, obviously, and then kind of migrated to Discord. So what? I have Tony, who's a 13 guts rate, which is my all 300s monster. And I haven't really decided on what the other format is, monster yet. And then for the heavyweight 3500 one, I'm just gonna enter Lumpy, I think. Turn Assault. Oh, 177. Alright, 2-1 to the Snake. No, don't shut my stream down. OBS. Alright. Next up is Goose. And Foley. Yeah, I don't know what OBS was trying to do. It just asked me if I wanted to to exit. And I was like, no. Please don't. I'm busy here. I don't know. That like mixed format that's in the PBL is fucked. I don't know what to do for it. Because it's max stats, essentially max stats. Well, you either run 800 with like 800 life, power, skill, intelligence, or you run 100 life, power, intelligence, skill, speed. So I don't know. That's gonna be a fucky format. It's not, though, because you can't match your skill to somebody's speed. So it's more like gonna be more like welterweight than anything. See, in middleweight, you know, your skill is going to be the same. It's going to be on this always the same level as somebody else's speed, unless they're running some sort of stupid build. And then, but with the minors or whatever it's called, your nobody's skill is ever going to be the same as somebody's speed. So there's always just an inherent discrepancy there, right? Like, it's either I can get basically 200 points under somebody's speed, or I can just have run no speed at all and just hope I can tank a couple of things. Foley's I haven't been talking about this match, but Foley's been putting in work here, by the way. Dodging the 56% beak. I don't think this will... I needed a crit, so 2-0 for Foley. It's like some weird baby hybrid of welterweight and honestly kind of like specialist uwu weight in a way. Or honestly, it's kind of similar to that thing that Shelter posted today. Challenge is freezing. Alright, so next up we got... Oh, Tony's fighting the other bird now. Oh, Tony P's just in the freezer. He's gonna put this bird in the freezer. Alright. No bomb for you. Young blood suction. Oh, Talons did a decent amount of damage there. Alright, beak. A swing throw could put Tony back into this, but he misses. So this is probably game here. Oh, this is definitely game here. That was mean. He didn't need to do that. Alright, Bird taking game one. Alright, I think that's the first time we've seen Big Bomb crit tonight, so it does break 100 damage there, which is pretty nice. Alright, Fiber Wave misses there. Tony's does have a pretty big guts lead now. Oh, another big bomb here. I love how he's got the ring. You can kiss the ring. Oh, Talons on the 52. Can run down health here with Talons a decent amount. Let's see, not quite in the lead yet. Into the foolery, but Tony was in the nothing slot, so no text to take advantage of it there. Alright, Beak to put him in the lead. We see the swing throw. Oh, I thought he grabbed him for some reason. The dodge just felt kind of delayed. Alright, looking pretty rough here for Tony. Beak here. Oh, just enough to kill. Okay, so Bird takes that 2-0. I have to input that in later. Challenge is being very slow right now. Alright, next up we've got Tony again. And Bagged Milk. Oh no, I put 2-0 for Tony. That is incorrect. 2-0 for the Bird. Alright, giant blow hits there. No anger on Tony's side. Alright, big bomb on essentially a 50-50 does whiff. Bag is in the lead. A little bit of damage there on straight. Can run a couple of these. This man is picking his boogers tonight. Okay, I know from a little bit of testing that Bagged has power. I don't think we've seen that tonight. Alright, Tony whiffs there on the 45. Another giant blow on the 63. That does whiff. Negative 16. Tony has not done great with hitting these last couple of sets. Blaze Wall does dodge there. I don't think he's got enough damage output to finish this off, though. Like, Thwack, it doesn't even hit on the 50-50. So, yeah. Game numero uno goes to Bagged Leche. Is that how you say milk? Leche de bag. Alright, big bomb whiffing again. Pretty big guts lead here. Just goes for straight. Misses a couple of those. Alright, slap on the 51. Hits here. Not the most damaging move. But does give him a little bit of damage there to work with. Giant blow on the 64 that hits. Big damage, big withering there. No anger for Tony either. So Bagged Milk's pretty good position right now. Does dodge the Blaze Wall there, which is pretty cool for me. Alright, Thwack on the 49, that whiffs 2. Straight whiffs. Little straight hits there. Alright, I think we need a swing throw. Goes for it. Oh, it hits! Okay, we got a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. 220 on the exact damage. Tony keeping himself in this set. How do you even pick up Galley? Alright, starts off with the big bomb. That does whiff there. Giant Blow's really punishing on a guts lead. Does swing Thunderbolt though. A little bit of damaging, a little bit of withering. It's a little bit of damaging. Oh, dodges the what you call it, Thunderbolt there. All right, decent amount of damage. Decent. Oh wow, big crit on that. That did a lot of damage. The guts wasn't even that different there. Alright, big bomb. No crit there. Negative 16 guts, so keeping them kind of even there on guts. Bag does have a pretty decently expensive kit. Alright, can run it down here with straights. Alright, we're going to see another swing throw. Big bomb crit to end it. Oh, probably not. Doesn't have the guts lead now. Yeah, and straight to take it on the crit. So Bag Melt takes that 2-1. That's a pretty good set. Alright, so next up we got Foley again. Versus Honora. Oh, sorry, everybody. Ugh. I'm so excited for Christmas break. I'm tired of working in this petri dish. Oh, power. I don't know he had power. I don't know if power is gonna matter. No, because the bird can't miss. Swung like 50-50s in a row. Alright, so Fire Wave there misses on the 50-50. Into the Blast Shot Retaliation. Could have sworn he was in slot 3. Decent amount of damage, decent amount of withering. All you get is coal. So, do you guys think the way that the JP scene was hyped about, like, or we were kind of hyped about raising things like New Bottle and Tornado, even though a lot of people don't like Tornado? Do you think like the Japanese scene was like super hyped about being able to raise Satan Claws? Oh, big damage there. I wonder if another crit beak can run this down. Goes for another one. Very close. Rapid beaks at the last second. Yep, that's going to take it. 2-0 for the bird. And they were hyped for Bajarl because, unlike us, Bajarl did not work in their version of the game. Like, legitimately just, like, crashed the game if you tried to raise it. Now we got Nope Rope coming up versus Goose. Yeah, no, Bajarl, a lot of Bajarl's animations just crashed the game in like Monster Farm 2. Obviously in this, you know, in the re-release version of this, it's fine and it's all fixed, but yeah, no, but you essentially didn't have Bajarl in the original release of this game. Yeah, Monster Farm 2 was not really, it was kind of like a tech demo version, and we essentially got that with just a couple of things fixed with DX. That's why combinations all fucked up and nature is fucked up and, you know, this, that, and the other. So that's just how it was in Monster Farm 2. Monster Farm 2 just had 100 less weeks of lifespan, and I don't know if they figured out that when they brought it over to, you know, English, they just added on the 100 weeks. Which I think they personally should have added those 100 weeks back. Not having them makes raising stuff a fucking pain sometimes. I don't know. There's no drill skip button, which we've kind of remedied ourselves as the wonderful modders in our community have had kind of remedied, of course. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that Monster Rancher 2 has that's not present in this game that makes this version of the game pretty inferior to 2 in my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is. This is the version that everyone plays now. Alright, quick 2-0 there for the Snake. And we got Citizen Snips, who I feel like we haven't seen in a long time. I think I've owned 2 copies of Monster Rancher 2 physically. My first one, I played it so much it didn't work anymore, and then we bought it on eBay again eventually. And then I have the Switch ports, the original Japanese Switch port of this game. I have DX on Steam, so I own 3 different versions of this game. Like I was talking a little, we were talking a little bit about it in the Discord yesterday, I think. Like, even though I do think, you know, I'm not very secretive on this is not my favorite version of this game. It is good that it came out. Got a lot more people in the scene, and it's a lot more accessible, which is really good. But I can't lie that I say I don't miss emulator tournaments more. Let's see, what Monster Rancher games do I own physically? I own 1, 2, 3, 4. I had Evo at one point, but I sold it. And then I own Monster Rancher Advance 2 and Monster Rancher Battle Card 2. I own all of those physically. I had DS at one point too, but I sold it. Oh, plant combo there, doing a decent amount of withering, but I don't know if Ramarin has the damage output to make this up. Yeah, DS isn't good. Snips won the first game, right? I'm pretty sure he did. Or is that just game 1? 2-0. Thank you, Spider Crab. And it's always nice when the Monsters Rancher is hanging out in chat, because usually that's the person that's going to be best at keeping track of the current match. Alright, so next up we got Goose, and we get to see Citizen Snips again. Yeah, I sold DS for a little bit of money. The point in my life where I sold most of my video game stuff was in college when I needed money. There's a couple of things that I sold that, in retrospect, I really wish I didn't. There was a Pokemon Crystal themed Game Shark that I had since I was like a little kid, that I sold to a local retro game shop at college for money. I really wish I didn't sell that. Wonder if I can... Oh, Roll Assault misses there. Yes, it was this Game Shark right here. Alright, Crab wins game 1. I almost want to just get it at some point. Jesus, $356 for this thing. I didn't sell it for that much. I sold it for like 30, I think. Yeah, it's going for a pretty penny. Did Bravely get a port on Switch, or just did it get a sequel on Switch? That's a game that some of my friends have really recommended to me, but I've never got around to playing. It says a lot, but I've basically sold every video game I ever owned except MR1 and 2. I sold a lot. I've never really sold my retro games. I mean, I guess except for Evo, if you want to count that. I mean, PS2 is retro at this point. Pretty much most of the games that I sold were just like I sold I sold Splatoon. ARMS I sold back. So obviously I'm not getting a lot of money out of this type of stuff, right? I feel like Alright. Game. So that was 2-1 for the bird, right? Hit Nintendo. Look, ARMS is really cool, like in terms of like character design and world and stuff like that. Gameplay is not it. Alright, 2-1 for the Boyd. Alright, now we got Nora and Nope Rope. You never owned Monster Rancher 2 original, but still own my first Monster Rancher games, Battle Card and Monster Rancher Advanced. I've never played Advanced. I played Advanced 2. I love Advanced 2, but anyone... I know at least whenever Nash talks about it, he doesn't like 2 as much as 1. I don't know why. I think it's something to do with text or something like that. I don't know. I need to give 1 a try. I've never played Hop About. And then I remember the MMOs back from when I was a kid, but I never played the MMOs when I was a kid. Wish we could get a proper remaster of Monster Rancher 2. That's all most of us want. I just want Monster Rancher 2 or Monster Rancher 2-2. If you gave me this game with more monsters in it, and if it looked exactly like this, I would be perfectly content. I love how Monster Rancher 2 looks, personally. This snake cannot be taken down, dude. This build is so good. This Monster Rancher 2-2 a rhythm game. Sure. No, we already did that with Evo, and I don't fucking want that again. No thank you. If they did it in the style of line, I would be pretty happy. The animations would need to be better, though. Because somehow, throughout the entire series, there hasn't been a game that has better animations than this one. There's just so much personality the series hasn't had since, like, 2's been a thing. The closest is 3. Oh, Rapid Beak's right at the end to take it. Yeah, I love a lot of the monsters that came from the later games. Piroro especially is one of my favorites. I love that little dude. This man is just running him down. big guts lead on the side of Nope Rope, though. Mods, spray her with the spray bottle. Yeah, I don't think Nope Rope's winning this one. He just missed like 10 50-50s in a row. Yeah, this is over. Alright, 2-1 for the bird. Or was that 1-1? Yeah, it was 2-1, right? Okay. Alright, next up we got Baggy Boy again. And then Mr. Foley. Oh, Kris Kringle himself. Yeah, that... all those misses were... after a while, they were pretty bullshit. Oh, Crow, what are you making? Kind of like our Metalner matchup. I won that entirely through skill, and the will of a competitor. Alright, Baggy Boy. Winning that one. Bob, why'd you call him Bagged Milk? Just cuz? Are you Canadian? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm Canadian. I am Canadian. Alright, straight there whips on the 50-50. Alright, straight whips again. So Foley's got a pretty big guts lead here. Blast shot miss is on the 68. Sometimes you just gotta bag some milk. Hell yeah, brother. Press 1 in the chat if you're bagging MILFs.
That had to hurt.
Alright, game 3. Just Freya. For shame. Oh, there we go. Ugh. Alright, so game 3 between these two. So these guys are fairly similarly built, I think. They both overall kind of just have decent damage dealing, like accurate techs, and they have kind of like the one really big tech that's going to do about 100 or so damage that hits. And then I don't know the Freya, which Satan Claws spawn did you use? Because there's like 10 different ones, I think. The head spike one, okay. All right. Yeah, this is a very, I think, even though I like it, unfortunately sometimes the games can be a little anticlimactic, because you get in a situation like that, it's really hard to make a comeback in this type of format. Like, if there's such a big HP discrepancy there. So those, like, last 10 seconds or so are kind of fall flat a lot of the time. Now you do get, you know, you do get your swing throws every once in a while. But that's just max stats as a whole. That's not like specifically anything wrong with this. This is the same thing would happen if we were racing like 999, you know, all the way through monsters. This boy's picking his nose. All right, big crit though, 105. Can't complain about that. All right, tail whip, doing a little bit of damage there. Goes for a second one that does whiff. All right, slapping him around a little bit. Does proc anger. But we'll get out of the Flutter's range. No, you dumb ape. There's going to be a lot of guts down. 29, that's not the worst. No anger on Tony's side. Still has the life lead too. Ifrit's sitting in the green, Tony's sitting in the blue. They're both kind of just chilling. Both in slots that they can't really attack in right now. I wonder if these guys are the same arena speed, because they were keeping up pace pretty well with each other. Swing throw on the 35. Oh, that whiffs. Ifrit's got a big guts lead here. Tail whip is going to hit. He's in the lead now. Oh, Flutters is going to hit too. That's going to be game, ladies and gentlemen. So Ifrit takes game number 1. Dude, Ape's losing animation is very funny. He looks so disappointed in himself. Alright, so big guts lead now here for Ifrit. Goes for the bite. A little bit of damage there. Tiny bit of withering. Could proc anger. Dodges that one on the 58. Slap and retaliation 51%. Does miss there. Alright, another 57 miss. Alright, thwack here on 46. That missed 2. Tony's not having... Not that great luck hitting this set. Does proc the anger though. Oh, into the fullery. Angry slapped me, withering a little bit there. Does proc the fury. That's pretty scary. Oh, that wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. Alright, backs him up. Tail whip misses there. Tony can bring this back here. Needs a couple of slaps to get him back into it. Oh, it's probably going to need a thwack instead. Maybe. Oh! Crit on the slap there. Oh, okay. Did not have enough guts for Flutters, so the crit slap keeping Tony in it. Alright, game number 3. That's incredibly close game number 2. Alright, no big bomb opener. Goes for a bite. That does whiff. Puts Tony in a slot 2. Ooh, thwack does hit 72. Little bit of guts damage there. No anger from Ifrit's side. Goes for a second thwack. Ifrit's got a decent guts lead now. Both monsters can attack still. Alright, Flutters could be kind of scary. Oh my gosh. Angle. Thank you, dude. Dude, Ifrit is turtling. He might just start letting all these rip. Yeah. Thank you, brother, for all the subs. What is that? 5? Thank you, man. Alright, Ifrit's in a really good spot right here. Flutters hits. That's probably going to be it for Tony. He's not going to have enough guts, and he's not even going to have any life. Ifrit played that immaculately. Just sat there and did nothing for forever and just started letting all of his techs rip off in the last couple of seconds. But yeah, big shout out to Unholy Angle for the 5 gifties. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Alright, so another 2-1 in the other guy's favor for Tony. Oh, let's see. Alright, so we're sitting about 4 rounds left. I don't think we really need fast motion. These are going by decently fast. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so now we got Foley again. And Ifrit. Let's see. And we got Ifrit. There we go. Let's see. So we're technically about halfway into the tournament. So I guess real quick we can take a look at the standings. So let's see here real quick. See if I can bring this over a little. No, that is the wrong thing. There we go. Bring this over just a tad. Okay, so of course there's an uneven number right here, but in first we got Bagged Milk, then Honora, Nope Rope, Citizen Snips, Ifrit, Goose, Foley, Tony Pajamas, and Ramarin. Now, like I said, this is an uneven amount of games played so far because we do have an uneven amount of competitors, but generally here's kind of things are kind of looking. So, you know, these three are, you know, in contention for top 3 right now. So let's just keep it on going. Blast Shot did no damage. Or I guess Air Shot, rather. Yeah, I'm really excited for Dragon Quest Monsters. I've talked about it a little bit. I don't get it till Christmas because my mother-in-law asked me to ask for something for Christmas, and that's what I decided to ask for, and now I have really big FOMO because it looks really fun. I love the one on the DS. I did a lot of my Christmas shopping yesterday, so I have pretty much mostly everyone shopped for. Casey's not home right now, and she doesn't watch my stream, so I can talk about what I got her. Foley takes that first game, by the way. So Casey and I are really big fans of The Office, and we've actually been rewatching through it the past like few months because she got like the whole series box set or whatever. And Casey really loves Legos. Like our house is decorated a ton with all the like floral don't at her, please. She's not internet poisoned like I am. Our house is decorated with all the like floral Lego sets. Basically we kind of use those instead of houseplants, and so she's been really into Legos like this past couple years. And I was at Walmart and they had a Lego, like an official Lego set of the Office set from The Office, and I was like, oh shit, that's perfect. So that was kind of like my big gift that I got for her this year. Yeah, there's no way an air shot there could have brought Foley back into it. So, another game 3 set. So that was like my big main gift for her. I got her a book of like 1,500 Lego facts. I got her Naruto Clue, mostly just because I thought it was funny and she really likes Naruto. And then, oh, she specifically asked me to get her Mario Wonder. So that's the one gift I got her that she knows about. And I think I might, depending on how much money I have after my next paycheck and paying off my credit card and stuff, I might get her a spa day. We'll see. Might save that for her birthday. Because she's so spoiled, and so it's Christmas and then her birthday, and then Valentine's Day, and then 2 days after Valentine's Day is her birthday. So she gets pretty spoiled these couple of months here. Ifrit gonna take that barely game 3. I wish I was looking forward to the DLC on Pokemon. We were talking about this a little bit the other day in Nash's Discord, and I was really disappointed with the first one. I didn't even finish it. I could not believe, and I'm not like a Scarlet and Violet hater, but I could not believe that they put that DLC out and it made the game run significantly worse. It made me so mad. I couldn't believe it. Like, I tried doing shiny hunting the other day for a Dunsparce, not too long ago, and like, I couldn't my system felt like it was gonna overheat. My Switch was literally like chugging. I was like baffled. I think my opinion of Scarlet and Violet has gone down the more that I've had time to think about it. The best part about it's Area Zero, and there's a ton of new cool Pokemon. But I'm tired of open world Pokemon. I just want them to go back to traditional like dungeon design. I'm tired of 3D Pokemon. I really am. Despite Sun and Moon being my favorite games, like if they just went back to 2D, I would be absolutely fine with that. But we did get Skull Villain, so, you know, the games weren't all bad. I love that dude. Well, that's probably going to be it for Nope here. He could take it with a basic, but he's backing up into slot 4. Can't swing in a slot that you got no techs in. Orthworm's cute. You can tell the Pokemon Company is getting burnt out. I think it's more so they're just getting fucking... Dude, this has this snake hit a move in like the last like 4 games it's been in. It's less that I think they're getting burnt out and more the fact that they're just getting, you know, they have no time to develop anything. And it's not the Pokemon Company is the problem. It's not Game Freak themselves. You know, because the Pokemon Company has to have deadlines for everything. Because Pokemon's just not games anymore, right? It's an entire media franchise. And I don't even think they make most of their money from the games anymore. I'm pretty sure most of their money comes from the card game, which is first, merch, which is second, and then I think the video games only make them the third of their money. Right? So, like, and they make a bajillion dollars when they come out anyway, so there's no... Wow. Oh, Unholy himself subscribed. Thank you, Unholy. So it's just like, you know, you can't tailor the card game and the merchandise around the games anymore. You have to tailor the games around the cards and the merchandise. Was that game 1? No, that's a 2-0 in. That's a 2-0 in Bag Milk's favor. But yeah, so like, because the video game part's not like the big money maker anymore, it's just like, who fucking cares if they put a lot of time into it? They know it's gonna sell. It's more important to sell cards and merchandise right now. Which is unfortunate for people who want the games to have a lot of polish and to have, you know, a lot of content, but they just literally can't. It's just not in the table anymore. Which is like why I think I'm mostly just interested in competitive at this point, because they put a lot of work into competitive Pokemon, despite like maybe what a lot of people think. They make some stupid decisions, like allowing Urshifu to come back, because he's literally ruined this generation of competitive Pokemon, which is a whole nother bag of worms. But when the games first came out, the first couple of formats that they had were awesome, and they were tons of fun. Exactly, yeah, Spider Crab, exactly. You can't delay the games because then they have to delay literally everything else. Oh, VGC is so much fun. Pokemon singles sucks. Have you played singles recently? 6v6 singles is a load of horse shit. You can tell that they've designed the game not to be that over the last couple of things. It's better in Gen 9, but Gen 8 single, like Gen 8 Smogon, was some of the worst competitively Pokemon has been. It is like games that just last literally like 500 turns of people doing absolutely nothing. Scarlet and Violet VGC was really cool at the start, because Terra's a really good doubles mechanic, and the Pokédex that they had is really interesting at the time. Like Murkrow was like a top threat, which is pretty funny. And there was just a lot of like, you know, cool meta progression. It was just like where it was like Baxcalibur and what's that boy's game? Garganacl won like the first big tournament, and they were like not really on a lot of people's radar. But then as you added in more of the things, as you added in the Ruin Pokemon and the Paradox Pokemon, Fluttermane and Iron Hands are so degenerately like over centralizing. And then like you added in like the Ruins, and you had to deal with like Chi-Yu and Chien-Pao, and Chien-Pao super duper over centralizing. And then eventually they put Urshifu back in, and Tornadus, and you know, just mons that were incredibly unhealthy for the game. That was 2-1 in Snips' favor, right? Okay. No, I'm not saying anything new that no one said about Urshifu before, but when you bring that mon in a format of the game without Dynamaxing, because what balanced Urshifu is that Gigantamax and Dynamax Pokemon could protect from him, right? Well, you don't have that anymore, and they didn't change his ability around to make it like, oh, now maybe it hits through Protect, but it's weaker. No, he just full-on gets to basically remove a core aspect of the game, which is using Protect. Like, he basically just bypassed like the fundamentals of playing competitive VGC, and it's fucking stupid. It's so shit. And then you pair him with Tornadus, and you pair him with Chien-Pao, and it's just like, well, I have no defensive counterplay to this barely. I am interested in competitive Dragon Quest monsters. It seems really fun. I hit Unholy. Now that the game is out, how is like the online? Like, how does the matchmaking and stuff work? Is there like a freezer like these type of games, or do you have to like find somebody to play in real time? Oh, Fury with a lot of guts. You have to do it in real time. Okay. So it's going to be more of like an involved... This is a long Fury. Wow. We rarely ever see 2 attacks in Fury. That's nuts. Okay, so Freya, from what I understand, what you're saying is you can do AI battles in Dragon Quest then. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. So yeah, running those as a tournament would mean that like it'd be a lot more involved than something like this where you would have to be present, which is fine. Well, once I kind of get into the game and understand it, we'll probably do a Macho Thursdays for it. Alright, so the plant's bringing it to a game 3 here. Neat. I don't remember a ton from Dragon Quest Monsters Joker other than the fact that I played it a lot. I know on the first night that I got it, I grinded really hard for King Slime, and it was like you had to raise 4 different slimes up to a certain level, and then I think you combine them all together. And then I don't remember a ton of the monsters. I remember having King Slime, and I remember like I had a guy who I remember being pretty strong, and he was like a hooded puppeteer dude. The big thing is making competitive monsters with talents that you want can be a grind. So is it like, so are talents like the move, or is that, oh, lifesteal! He's in the lead now. Are those traits or are those moves? Oh, even with the lifesteal, not enough to close the game out. Anora hitting 2 moves there on the end to put it back in the lead, so it's going to win 2-1. Alright, next up we got Bagged Milk and Citizen Snips. Here, let me see if I can find the monster that... Yeah, it was this guy. I had this guy. I remember him being really good. I don't know how long I don't know how long I got into Joker though. I remember it being kind of hard as a kid. I don't think I still have it, unfortunately. So the talents are skill talent trees that your monster gets. You can put points in them to get leveling up into the trees to unlock skills, spells, and stats, etc. When you combine monsters, you can carry over those talent trees. Interesting. So do you like carry over a whole tree, or is it like the tree populates with different things in spots from the parents? So like say you have like a level 1 skill, is it like all the level 1 skills from one parent, or does it like randomize them between the 2 parents? Because I could see, like, it sounds, the talent trees have specific stuff in them that never change. Okay. Gotcha. Like, I could see merits to both, where it's kind of like you breed down, like, talent trees, like, from, like, both parents to combine them together, but also having them set probably is a little bit easier of like a game design decision. Oh wow, big 74 with there on the Blaze Wall. Citizen Snips has a decent guts lead now. Not enough damage for, or not enough guts for roll assault. Long punch to take the lead, not quite. Oh, not enough for Hidden Sting there at the last second. Bagged Milk wins that one 2-0. Alright, so next up we got Ifrit and Nope Rope. So you carry on the full 3, and monsters can only have 3 at a time, unless they are large size mons, but don't need to get... Yeah, that sounds like a whole nother thing. Well, it sounds neat. I don't think the Naga... I don't think he can hit anymore. Something broke in his brain. The tree you carry over carries only a portion of the points spent onto the tree, and if you don't keep a tree with points in them, you get to keep the points... Ooh, that sounds neat. This game sounds cool. So it sounds like you can probably make some pretty fucked up builds, like if you try hard enough, right? Alright. I was talking shit there on Nope Rope, but kind of pulled it back together there. Alright, so Snake takes game number 1. Does get hit with the flutters here. Decent damage, a little bit of withering. No anger on that. I think I've seen some people in Nash's Discord pasting some like little tutorial images on things, or like guides on certain monsters or whatever. Huh. I was... Okay. So... there is a demo, right? Alright, game 3. I might just play the demo. I don't usually play demos ahead of the time, usually, but, like, I'm really itching for something like this. You'll leave it at that? I understand. Sounds like it's pretty in-depth, which is really cool. Oh, anger. Oh! That's not good. Oh, it's like he wasn't even angry at all. That how much guts went down there. This is going to be pretty hard for Ifrit to come back from, I think. Look at how tiny he is. He's so cute. Little baby dragon. Alright, Snake takes that 2-1. Alright, so we got Tony Pajamas coming up, which I feel like we haven't seen Tony in a good minute. Tony P. And who we got coming up? Foley. Yeah, it's pretty neat that Magma Heart does have the spawn where you can skip flutters or flutter and just straight up get flutter. Oh, 47 head spike there on the whiff into the 54% big bomb. Does hit, does crit, not breaking 100 on that one. No, good luck, Freya. I was doing sims with these guys a little bit yesterday when I had some chill time. They went about 50-50. The whack here on the 55, that is going to land. So now we know that Foley has power though, so we don't have to worry about anger. I can't imagine that he's got a great chance of proccing power though. Freya, do you know off the top of your head what his nature is? You think? Oh, really? It's 100? Oh, wow. I didn't realize. Huh. Wait, what was your dumb idea? No, I remembered it got powered, but just because it was Iraqi, I was under the impression that 0 fame. Why would you? Oh, right, because your opponent's fame also factors in with a crit chance. Oh, Thwack to take it here. All right, that's going to be 2-0 for Tony. I don't know if I would give up the chance to crit just for that. Especially in a meta like this. Good game. But that's an interesting decision. Yeah, so fame affects your crit chance, and then your opponent's fame also affects your crit chance. I think it's 5 for each. If I'm remembering correctly, unless I'm getting my stuff all mixed up. Because it has something to do with you have like negative nature or something like that. Yeah, just like Unholy was saying. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so crit nature in monsters. So basically, if your monster has negative nature, like everyone in the chat was saying, you to also get that boost, your opponent needs to have fame. Now, we don't know if that was in like a decision by the devs, or if it's just like a glitch in the game. Like, thematically, it definitely could make sense, right? Where it's just like, oh, I'm evil, and I hate that the other guy is popular. Right? This is probably game over with that Turn Assault hitting. Turn Assault's so fucked up in this format. Gonna need a crit bomb, maybe a crit thwack. Oh, no crit there, so yeah, Nope is gonna take that. Yeah, so thematically it makes sense, but with how paper clips and tape this game was put together, you never really know, right? Oh, okay. Well, Pierce here is going to wither a lot. Into the Pet the Monkey. No withering on that one. Into the second Pet the Monkey does whiff. Nope's going to have a pretty big guts lead here for the rest of the match until it starts swinging again. Sitting in turn assault range. That first one missed this match. Oh, goes for big bomb. Probably did not want to swing first there. Nope's got a huge guts lead. 55. Yeah, that's game over. There's no coming back from that, especially with a crit. Alright. I think that was 2-0 for the Snake. Ugh. That didn't feel good. I don't agree with the decision to allow this monster in here at all, but it is what it is. Alright, we got Citizen in here versus Ifrit. Hey, I was talking in the chat yesterday about how I don't think that monster should ever be legal, so at least I'm a man of my word. But if it's offered to me, you sure as hell I'm going to bid on it. No, dude, Metalner's dumb. The only sets that my Metalner lost to yesterday were because they grit. Like, he beat everybody's ass except for the monsters who grit against him. Bye, goat. And my team did pretty good yesterday. It went 5-3. Well, it can't just be off the back of the Metalner. But it was off the back of the Metalner mostly, and a couple of very skillful one-hit KO moves from the Durahan. Yeah, that was essentially my kind of thought process with the Durahan, where it was just like, this thing is going to be, like, it's not going to be able to function too much with it being, it's like barely under 2997, right? It was 2996 stat cap. What was this, by the way? Is this game, are we going into game 3, or was that 2-0 for the crab? Oh, just 1-0? Was that just one game? All right. Hi, Aelfric. I didn't even know you were here. All right. Romarin coming up and bagged milk. Is MILF censored? It's a Legend Cup. MILF is not censored. No, I was only questioning because I know somebody is going to make bagged MILF here in the next couple of weeks. Or some variation of that. Alright, so Ramarin takes game 1 there. The MILF Napper. There's going to be a lot of guts down here. Yeah, so bagged essentially is reset down to 0 into the face drill. It's going to wither all those guts down again. Boy is getting locked out. Just now out of single-digit guts range into the second plant combo here. Does dodge this at the 35%. Alright, now it's Ramarin. It's on the lower end of the guts side of things here. Giant blow, 41% would do a lot of damage. I don't know if enough to put him in the lead. Not quite. All of bagged melts. Guts have gone here. 101 on the crit. I don't think... Oh, we do see a power. Maybe a power... Straight power. Good. End it here, and I believe, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, that is going to be 2-0 for our plant friend here. Don't say straight power again. My Duck Dynasty punch. Oh, okay. Now we have a literal Ditto in everything but name. Literally the same exact breed, same exact text loadout, same exact... Well, actually, I don't know if it's the same exact stats. Literally half of his health gone. I guess we'll have to take a look at the yeah, they're probably both speed builds, I think. Oh, we'll hit another one. Will this do... Yep, it'll do enough. 260 on the crit. 267 to be exact. Alright, left bird wins. Who's left bird again? Goose. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to ending things here. We have 4 more matches after this one. I was thinking that too, Unholy. It's really interesting. A lot of people use their fast guts rates monsters for this format. Oh, Anger is not what I would want to proc right now. Hopefully gonna run itself down. Get out of there! Beginning. It's to grow larger. Alright, game 3. Alright, so 148, not quite half health. A little bit more withering than... Okay. Wow, okay. Prox Fury. That bird is pissed. I'd be pissed too. He's not doing it. Monsters make the stupidest fucking decisions when they have Fury. It's almost like built into the game, except that Fury lasted forever. It's a wonder that he got to utilize it at all. Rabbit Beaks to close it out? No. Alright, Beak to close it out? No. That was a game. That was goofy. I cannot believe that Anora came back from that. So 2-1 in the bird on the right's favor. Alright, now, and finally, we've got our last round here. So we got Bagged Milk versus Goose Be Cookin'. So I hope you like more birds. I know Phoenix, or I almost called you Phoenix Potato. I know Frenzy Potato does. Goosey. No. PH dot potato. Oh, not that lucky with Fire Wave right now. Not that lucky with Giant Blow either, so, you know, it is what it is. Right, he can't, you know, he was born in the fire. You know, why use it against him? Is there a top 4 bracket? Nah, not for the weekly. It's going to be probably about 10:15, 10:30 by the time we get it done. I think that's probably good for now. If we had 8 monsters, and I know that sounds kind of silly, but like adding the extra monster on does add a significant amount of time. If we had just 8 monsters, I'd probably be a little bit more willing to do a top 4 bracket, but because we have the 9 and it adds, you know, a decent amount of time onto it, I thought just the round robin for tonight would be fine. But it's going to be good, kind of good data anyways to look at what's coming up. See what builds are strong, what builds maybe need adjusting a little bit, or maybe go back to the drawing board. Because Freya, when does everything due for this? The 20... You have to have your monsters decided by the 26th, right? 28th? But then the actual monsters themselves aren't... 24th for the team form, okay. And then January is not until the actual monsters themselves have to be due. Gotcha, okay. Alright, Rapid Beaks can end it here on a crit. No crit though, so Bagged is bringing it to a game number 3. The Milkman. I think the only monster I have to make right now is the miners. We've seen a lot of Fury tonight. You guys notice that? Well, I guess there's just a lot of monsters that have it innately in this tournament. The Phoenixes do. Galley does. Jesus, 2. Oh, an actual grit. We don't see this. Oh, this might be our first grit of the night, actually. Grit jump scare. And even though that was the first grid of the night, Goose Be Cookin' did not care. His ass kept cooking. He cooked his goose. Alright, so 2-1 in favor of the bird. Alright, now we have Ifrit coming up next. But anyways, so like I was saying, so the Phoenixes have Fury, I believe. Tony has Fury innately. Ifrit obviously has Fury innately since he's a dragon. Bagged Milk has it innately. Snips has Fury. Big sippy there. I think there's a couple of Satan Claws that have real, but I might be thinking of the other guy. Alright, so I'm looking here. So if you did the head spike one... No, you just have hurry. The heavy punch one has real. And then there's like a bajillion different Santies. Alright, couple bites there at the last second to take that. I'm not taking any definitive stance on who is winning what. I know you guys are talking about it in the chat right now, but it is challenge, so I'm just going to hit in that tournament and we'll get what we get. Let's see, what did I set it to tonight? I can go through. Yeah, I set it on game set wins. That slap was not going to put him in the lead. Alright, so quick 2-0 for Ifrit there. Unfortunately, after Fenric made that joke, it was after I did all the little finagling and put like the tape on everything, and I was like, I'm lazy, I don't want to do this, I want to go play Fortnite. Zanaga has been grinding Fortnite. Zanaga, friend of the channel, used to play competitive Monster Rancher. Has been grinding Fortnite because they put Peter Griffin in the game, and he convinced me to download it yesterday, so I was playing a little bit today. And that game was boring, but it is so easy to just turn your game off and play it. Like, you do nothing for like 25 minutes of the game. You just walk around, and then like maybe in the last 10 minutes is when you might find somebody to shoot. I have permission to turn that game off. Thank you, everybody. Oh, big swing throw. This might kill. Very close. We know Snips has anger, so procs it there. We could see Tony in this with a thwack or a slap. Slap on 85. Bro is just chilling. Ooh, roll assault. Oh, big crit. Damn, they both hit both their really big moves. Snips got it on the crit there, though. Oh, did I say game off? I meant brain off. Tony was doing a lot better in testing yesterday than he did tonight. Now, there has been a... I definitely don't think he's the strongest build here, but there definitely has been a couple situations where he's gotten pretty unlucky. And this one is not one of those, though, because he just dodged like a bajillion moves. You can't lose brain cells if you don't do anything in it. Let's see. Looking pretty good for Tony here. Citizen Snips is not going to get enough guts to get his big move off. So I think Tony's got this one in the bag. So we will be going to a game 3 here. Do we see the crit? Big bomb. We do 85. Big damage. Oh, got that little twinkle in his eye there at the last second. Says the person who said game off. Boy, mods, ban him. Hold on. I'm going to make Unholy a mod so he can ban himself. That's it, buddy. You're a mod now, so deal with yourself. That's what you get for back-talking me. It's like a Saw game where you have to cut off your leg to get to the key. You guys sound like my students who make fun of my accents because I slur my words because I'm Appalachian. Get out of roll assault range, you dumb ape. Oh, don't go in claw pinch range either. Whew. Alright, GG Spider Crab. 2-1 for the monkey. Alright. And the last match of the night. Is Foley and Nope Rope. So Foley was our first match and also our last match of the night. Fun fact. That's okay. You know, I appreciate the fact that you tried. You can keep the mod status, by the way. I need to I need some sort of mod. And you've helped out the channel a lot, so you're a good guy. Alright, sorry, I was looking at the revealed Digimon card of the day. A big weapon. A big weapon. The nice thing about weapon is it does run out the clock decently a lot. Like, it's a very slow animation. Right, Nope needs to do something a little bit more than a pat, but he's not going to have the chance here. So, old Chris Kringle taking game number 1. Alright, blast shot starting off there. Ooh, into the turn assault. 179, lots of guts down. Big damage. It's pretty much like if Nope can like hit the turn assault, it's like in a really good spot. We do see power here. If it can last power until it gets Twister Kick, Foley's gonna be... Wow, that did nothing. That was a power move. Alright, Nope taking that second game pretty handedly. Alright, game 3. I think our 2 power monsters are Bagged and Foley, and yeah, I don't think it's been really impactful. I think Anger is probably the way to go, even if you are like a quote-unquote speed monster. Yeah, we've seen Fury do more work than Power, unironically, Potato. Alright, Blast Shot. Kind of widening the lead here a little bit. Couple stabs here, could bring it back. 153 on Foley's side. Into the weapon throw, miss on the 50-50 there. Ooh, belly punch whiff. Oh, Twister Kick. Good way to close the set out there. Does whiff, though. Foley is not going to have enough guts to attack, I don't think. Had just enough guts to swing weapon throw, but I don't know if that would have done it. So, Nope Rope is going to win that 2-1. And with that, we're done. Alright, so let's go ahead and end the tournament. Maybe. Did I miss one? Challenge? Round 6. Oh. Huh. Did I just forget to put that in, or did we actually miss it? You have no memory of that match either. Well, let me... double check on that. So, let's see. We're going to have a little bit of a Macho Inception here. Let's see. So this would have been after Citizen Snips and Honora. What's going on right here? This is from... Okay, so this is round 8. So this is probably like about 20 minutes before. So Ifrit... Did Ifrit fight this round? This is Ifrit versus Nope Rope. Okay, so we got to go back further. Okay, so this one should be right before this one. Oh, excuse me. No. We have to do that one still. I lied. That is not the last match of the night. Okay. So we have Ramarin and Goose Be Cookin'. All right. So sorry about that, everyone. That is pretty funny, though. At least it's not like... At least it's a round robin and not like something that's gonna... fuck up the whole tournament. Yeah, we've seen Real a couple of times. The Phoenixes have procced it a couple times, and then Tony procced it once right as the match hit 0. It was pretty cute because like the text didn't pop up, but the little twinkle in the eye did, so it just looked like he was having a little moment. Now, for all of you guys, results, we're trying to figure out what the results are going to be. Is this going to affect things right here, this match? So, Unholy, when you were doing Season 1 of Specialist, that's when I was kind of taking my little burnout break from Monster Rancher. So what happened in the Season 1 playoffs? I'm guessing I could probably tell. It's just we got a score wrong, and... Did you have to redo bracket? Oh, you messed up the round robins for bracket placement. Ah, gotcha. I mean, it happens. Especially with how many entrants you got going on over there. I appreciate it from a spectator and a participant standpoint. I am not jealous of you guys who allow like 2 entrants per tournament. Oh, that would stress me out. Oh, wow. Not enough. And Ramarin running out the clock there with the jab. 4-point life lead there at the end, even after the couple of rapid beaks. Gotcha, okay. Or one match for most monsters. That makes sense. Alright, things are looking good here for the bird this round. The slap is definitely not the play to get back into this. Jab's even worse. I guess we're getting close to the end. I wonder what I want to run next week. Because I will get to run one next week. So 2-1 for the bird. I'll get to run one next week, and then I'll probably take a week or 2 break because of the holidays. Okay, now we are going to end it. Okay, so... Wait, hold on. So... Alright, let's take a look at the results. Alright, so in 9th we have Ramarin. 8th we have Foley. 7th Tony Pajamas. 6th Gooseby Cookin'. 5th Ifrit. 4th Citizen Snips. 3rd Nope Rope. And Honora. And then 1st overall is Bagged Milk. So it won on, like you guys were saying in chat, it won on tiebreakers here. We did have 2 monsters that were 6 and 2, and between those, I guess Bag Milk beat both of the other monsters. So congratulations to Mr. Comrade Bob. I think all these monsters are pretty good. These definitely, though, I think were kind of the upper echelon. And then, I mean, Goose technically too. It's literally the same build as Honora. I don't know how you say this thing. So, like, technically Goose too. It just probably got a little unlucky. they got probably unlucky in a couple of this match. But yeah, a lot of strong monsters here. So I think the format will be pretty interesting once Freya gets around to her league next year. And then obviously we'll have more monsters thrown into the mix and everybody. Project Dale, it's no problem, man. But I know it's something that you have a hard time with, but you just gotta learn that it's okay to get frustrated at this game, but part of why people like this game is the random factor. So to play this competitively, you do just gotta get used to that. But we appreciate the apology. Yeah, guys, no problem. I don't know what I'm gonna run. We'll see. Might do like just holiday themed monsters next week, maybe. Yeah, I'll sit and think on it. Might put a poll up of what people want. But yeah, congratulations again to everybody. Here were our top 3 finalists with their little medals and stuff like that. So, we can maybe do the minors. I'd have to like speedrun my build, but it shouldn't be too hard to do. Let's see who's streaming though. Oh shit, Tycho's streaming. My friend Tycho. Oh, that is right. Freya is doing that next week though, so I wouldn't want to run the same thing that she's running in the same week, because that's supposed to be kind of like her testing ground tournament. We're gonna raid my friend Tycho. He is playing Lethal Company, a good buddy of mine from in the real life world. So everyone have a good night. I love y'all. Have a great evening, afternoon, morning, sleep, whatever time it is for you. Bye everybody.